There was an anime this past season that I absolutely fell in love with. From its great art style, to its characters, to its best girl of the year, and there isn't even any competition, fight me if you think otherwise. And that anime is Rent a Girlfriend. What originally drew me into this anime was the plot that sounded kinda funny, but after watching it, I found out that there's more to it than just a funny plot. So first off, let's talk about that kinda funny sounding plot. So Rent a Girlfriend follows Kazuya, who is a 20-year-old failure of a college student. He managed to kiss his girlfriend once, but was dumped after a month. Completely spiteful, Kazuya uses a certain method to date a girl. He goes to their meeting place and suddenly hears, "You're Kazuya-kun, right?" A beautiful girl brushing her long black hair behind her ear was there. Smiling at him, her name was Mizuhara Chizuru. And what ends up happening is he has a great day with her, but after that first date, he finds out that she was just faking the way she was acting, even though that's her job and that's exactly what he paid for. So basically what ends up happening is he rents her again and gets mad at her for faking the way she was acting, again, even though that's her job. And after that happens, he ends up introducing her to his family. And Kazuya's grandma is very happy that her grandson finally has a girlfriend. Also, his grandma knows Mizuhara's grandma, so to keep his grandma happy and keep her grandma from finding out about the rental girlfriend job, he decides to continue to rent her. One thing that this anime does really well is its characters. So the first character I want to talk about is my favorite character, and that's Mizuhara. I really like Mizuhara. She seemed like a genuinely nice person and actually felt like a real person instead of an anime character. Later on, it's revealed why she became a rental girlfriend, and it actually kind of makes sense. Whereas if you have like another anime with a kind of silly plot, normally a character's reasons for doing things, especially in like a harem or whatever, really is stupid, or it's just like that doesn't make any sense, but hers actually makes sense. And I just really liked her. She's a really well written character and is definitely by far the best girl of this year. And if you think otherwise, fight me. But seriously though, I actually think that the way that they wrote her was really good. She seems different than what you would normally see in a harem anime, although I've only seen one harem anime, but she just feels more like a real character, and the situations they get into or she gets into doesn't really seem super over the top and ridiculous, which I actually really like about this anime. So overall, she's a really well written character, is my favorite character of this show, and is the best girl of this year. Then there's Kazuya. He basically just makes dumb decisions all the time, especially when it comes to the situation he's in. Like, it's just like, why are you doing that? Like, there's so many moments where you're just like, stop, what are you doing? Like, that's just gonna make it worse, you're so stupid. But in pretty much every episode, he makes a dumb decision concerning the situation that he's in, and sometimes he's kind of an ass. But despite this, you want to see him learn from his mistakes and hopefully not keep making the same dumb decisions, and maybe move on with his life and not have to rely on a rental girlfriend. You want to see him do this, but he just makes so many dumb decisions. There are some times where it does feel like he's trying to change, but then he'll just make a stupid decision. But overall, it kind of makes you want to keep watching because you want to see him hopefully redeem himself and not keep making the same dumb decisions. So actually, it's pretty smart in terms of the writing for his character. There's other characters as well, like Mami, who's Kazuya's ex, and she's kind of a bitch, honestly, she kind of is, but they kind of do a good job at writing her like that. Like, you kind of don't really like her, and you don't want Kazuya to get back with her because it kind of seems like she wants to get back with him, but is almost like trying to use him, and it feels like it's just a really toxic relationship, and it kind of feels like something you might see in real life, where Kazuya wants to get back with her because it was the first girlfriend he ever had, but you don't want him to get back with her because she's kind of a bitch. There are people in real life who have probably tried to get back together with someone even though they're kind of like toxic, or it's a toxic relationship and they can't really see that, and it kind of just feels like a really real character, and I think they do a really good job with that. So while I don't like her, they do a good job at making her a character that I don't like. She's not as bad as that girl from Shield Hero though. Oh my god, I've never hated an anime character more than that. And then you have Ruka, who kind of reminds me of one of those characters where they like the main character, but the main character likes someone else, and there's a pretty good chance that the main character's not gonna get with that girl and is going to get with the main girl instead, and usually they have blue hair, but she doesn't have blue hair this time. But all joking aside, I think that she's a good character. I liked her. I don't really have much else to say about her. I liked her. I thought that she was a good character. I don't like her as much as the other characters, honestly. I don't know. I think that that the writing's good all around with her character. I think the reason why she likes Kazuya and wants to get with him seems sweet. Like, I think that they kind of showed it through like an end credit at one point. I won't spoil what it is, but it seemed kind of nice, and I think that all around she's a pretty good character. She's written pretty well, and yeah, there isn't much else I have to say about her. I liked her. And then there's another girl named Sumi who's introduced in the second to last episode and is only in that one episode. There isn't really much to say about her. She was in one episode. Like, I kind of wish she was in it a little bit more because she seemed, from that first episode, I liked her, and I don't know why they did that. She's in the song, so like every time I would watch the opening, I would be like, who's that? Like, we're just assuming that she's the shy girl from the opening, but she wasn't really in it all that much. I liked her from that one episode, and that's about it. Hopefully in the next season we'll get to see more of her. So overall, the characters are great. They're written really well, I think. The animation is great. It's funny, and I seriously really enjoyed this anime, like, a lot. I'm actually surprised at how much I enjoyed it. It's actually really good. It's weird. I don't know. Even from the plot, from reading that in that one video, the like summer anime reading thing, I can put links in the description of that video if you want to check it out. I read it and I was like, it sounds kind of funny. I might watch it, but I actually liked it a lot more than I thought. They seriously did such a great job with this anime, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So I'm gonna give Rent a Girlfriend season 1 an A-. Oh, by the way, they announced a second season literally on the same day that the first season ended, so that's great. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be awesome. Let me know who was the best girl of Rent a Girlfriend, even though the answer is pretty obvious, and if you disagree, fight me. But seriously, let me know what you thought of it, and let me know if you're gonna check it out if you haven't seen it yet. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this anime. Also, if you want to join my Discord, we talk about anime in there too. Just gonna throw that out there. It's the links in the description if you want to join the Discord. The Discord's been a lot more active recently, and it's a lot of fun just going in there and talking about anime. So hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, hitting the like button and subscribing helps me a lot, and I really appreciate it. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and if you don't have an account when you're watching this, just make an account and subscribe. It's totally free. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.